Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. All right, we are going to be upcycling a plastic gum holder. So you will need your scissors. You will need your plastic gum case. If you have the insert still, you can use it to trace and kind of get exact sizes. If not, not a big deal. You will need to plug in your glue stick. We will be using that as well. And then any extra items that you want to use to decorate, you can grab as well. So your craft box with your buttons and your washi tape and anything of that sort, you can grab that. But at the very least, you need, and your scrapbook paper. I didn't paper. So your sheets of scrapbook paper, pick out your favorite designs that you want to use. We will be using that as well. So scissors, your plastic gum container. This is the one that I was talking about yesterday. They also do make them in different shapes and sizes. This is the one that I was looking for, but it really doesn't matter which one you use. You can decorate it to use it no matter which one you have. Your scrapbook paper, the insert that goes into the gum, if you have that, we're going to use that to trace if you want to use that. And we will get started in about a minute. Just give people one more second to sign on here. Another helpful item might be a pen or a pencil or even your Sharpie that comes with the box as well. You could use that to trace. All right. So you just want to make sure that your gum container is completely empty. We are going to be decorating up to you if you want to do the outside or the inside. I'm going to do the inside just so that it stays nice. I can throw this in a bag or a purse and things up on the front won't fall off of it. So I'm going to show you how to decorate the inside, but if you don't want to do the inside, not a big deal. You can just, attach things on the outside, use your hot glue, attach buttons, attach the washi tape. If you are using washi tape on the outside, you just want to make sure that you're putting a dot of hot glue, kind of like we did with the bobby pin holder, so that it stays better than the tape would hold. So what I'm going to do, I have the insert that goes with the gum container. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to trace this with my favorite scrapbook paper. So I'm going to pick, oh boy. I kind of wish I was at the beach, so I'm going to use this one that says sandy feet, flip-flops, gone to the beach. That's perfect. That sounds good to me. I'm going to take the insert and I am just going to pick my favorite part of the scrapbook page and I'm going to trace it. So I'm going to go with, oh boy. Okay. I'm going to use my pencil. You can use your Sharpie, your pen, whatever it is you want to use. You're just going to trace the gum insert. And I will show you how to do it if you don't have the gum insert as well. So I'm going to show you with the insert first, and then I'll show you without the insert in a second. Once I have this traced, I'm just going to cut along the lines, cut it out. And then I'm going to use my gum insert. I'm just going to attach it back on. And I'm going to fold where there's folds on the gum holder. So where this fold is, I'm going to fold that. I'm going to fold here. Okay. So that mine matches directly with the gum holder. Once that's all done, I'm just going to slip it into the back of this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple drops of glue on the top along here. Oops, I need a glue stick. We sure go through a lot of glue in this camp. I'm just going to put a couple dots on the top to kind of keep it in place. And I'm going to do it as close to this indent as possible so that people won't really see the glue. And you just need a little bit just to kind of hold it in place. We don't want it moving around too much. Just again, be mindful of your fingers. No burnt fingers. Okay. And that's that, if you have it with that. What you can do is if you want to continue to decorate the top, you are more than welcome to do that as well. I kind of like it with the clear top so I can see what's inside. If you want to put some sort of a label on it to say like what's inside, so like kind of like we did with the bobby pins the other day, what you can do before you glue this on to the top here, you'd want to cut out a little bit of a label. So let's say, I'll take mine out to kind of show you this process as well. So what I'm going to do before I even glue it into this, I'll make my label. So say, make this for, I'll make it for the buttons that I have. I'll make a label that says buttons. And I'm going to attach it onto the front where the flap is. So like not on the back flap where it's a little bit higher. I'm going to attach it in the middle of the front here. So that when I put the insert in and glue it in, my label's in the front and it's not plastered on the front, so that if I'm throwing it around in my purse or, you know, it's getting tossed around, things won't come off the front. It's very safe inside. So then I'll just stick a dot or so of glue to kind of attach it so it doesn't move. And then close it up. Now, if you don't have the insert to trace, you got rid of it, you threw it out, you recycled it, that's okay. You can still do this. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you that now. So you guys are going to side note before I show you that process. If you want to, you can put washi tape on this, you can put buttons on it, you can put ribbon on it, whatever you want to do to continue to decorate this. You are free to do this as your project. I would suggest if you put the washi tape on it and you wrap the washi tape around the outside of it, kind of like what we did for the bobby pin holder the other day, take a little bit of drop of the glue on the washi tape and attach it. It will hold a little better. And then just every, you know, inch or so, put another drop of glue so that it stays. Especially if this is going to be something that kind of gets knocked around in your purse, or your bag or your suitcase or whatever. You're like, these are perfect for, you know, if you're going on a trip. Not that we're really going anywhere, but if you're going on a trip, it's fine. We're getting all of our holders ready for next summer when we're ready to go. This is perfect for holding like little small items that, you know, that would otherwise get lost in the suitcase. So if you have medicine, if you have safety pins, small things that, you know, you don't want to get lost in your bag, these are perfect for them. If you're using the washi tape though, and it's getting tossed around in your suitcase or moved around a lot, you just want to make sure that you're attaching that with glue so that it stays a little bit better. Because washi tape is great, but at the end of the day, it's just tape, so it doesn't hold as nicely as hot glue. All right. So now, if you don't have the insert to trace, not a big deal. I'm going to show you how to do that now. What we're going to do is we're going to do this in a couple different parts here. So you are going to take the back of this, and you are going to trace. So you're just going to trace it face down. You can't see. You're just going to lay the container down and just trace it. And this is going to be the size of the back of the container. So the back that comes up a little bit further, this is going to be that size. Okay. Now, when you're cutting, you want to make sure that you're cutting on the inside of the line. So you don't want to cut along the outside because then it's going to be too big to fit in. You want to make sure that you're coming a little bit in from where your line was and cut that way, just to make sure that it fits nicely. And then you won't have pencil lines either. So just kind of following the inside of the line so that it fits nicely and that it's not too big. Okay. Once you have the back, I'm actually going to take this out so you guys can kind of see this process because I only have one gum holder. So you guys can see that the label does come out. If you don't like it or you want to change it up or whatever's inside, you want to get rid of the label, or you just don't like the design anymore and you want to change it up a couple months from now, it's easy to kind of pull apart. You'd have to do a little bit of tugging so it holds it nicely, but if you want to change it up, this is perfect for that. What you're going to do is you are going to, not along the curved lines, but along the pointy lines at the end. The curved lines, the pointy lines at the end, you're going to put like a little bit of glue along the bottom of here. Okay. With your design facing outwards, you're going to put this against the back of the container. And once you have it down at the bottom, then you're going to press before that glue dries. Okay. So then, oh, see my glue dried before I had the chance to press it. I'm going to put a little bit more before it dries. Okay. And you just want to press it down. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do the front. So we are going to place this face down when we're tracing. I'm going to have the lid open. And this is a little bit trickier. You are going to take your pencil, which I lost, and you're going to trace, I don't know if you guys can see, along the inside of this. So if you set it down, you can see where it comes into contact. You can kind of stick your pencil under there and trace. And just kind of go around. Okay, so you're going to have a design that kind of looks like this. Again, you're going to cut on the inside of the lines to make it a little bit smaller so that it fits just nicely. So I'm going to cut slightly smaller than the inside of the line. And it kind of gets rid of those pencil marks with Sharpie or whatever. And again, what you're going to do is along the bottom of the front, you're going to put a little bit of glue, and pretty quickly before the glue dries, you're going to insert it and press it against the front. Okay. And then once those are where you want them to be, what you're going to do is you are just going to take a little bit of glue on the top and a little bit of glue on the top of the back, just so that it stays put. Just need a couple dots, not too much. I'm going to do the same on the front here. And press it up. You might have to hold it a little bit until it dries. But once it's on, you have a good little spot there. If you want a label without the tracer, before you glue this front on, put your label on. So if you wanted to make like a little label for it, you want to put the label on before you glue it. If you're using a scrapbook paper that has words on it, just double check and see that the words are going the right way before gluing it on. It's not a big deal if the words are upside down, but I'm sure you want the words right side up. So just double check before you attach it. That's going the right way. Same with the label. So this curved end is going to be the top of it. So you'd want to glue the label with the words going this way. So my scrapbook paper words are upside down, but my label's the right way. And again, just going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom. And putting it on the container, sometimes it'll get stuck to the front before you have a chance to attach it. Not a big deal. The glue actually kind of rolls off. Just go ahead and try it one more time. It helps to kind of hold it towards the back before you press it up against the front of it. And just press and hold until it dries. The nice thing about putting hot glue on plastic is that it holds, but it also comes off very easy if you make a mistake. So the hot glue can be peeled off pretty easy. Okay. And then that closes up there. You might have to make a little bit of a cut towards the top if it doesn't close right. It's not a big deal. Okay. It is easier if you still have the insert to trace and go that route. But if you don't, it still can be done. Just trace the front and the back of this to get your pieces to insert. Now, if you want to decorate the top of this, you're going to have to do some like trial and error. There's really no estimated amount there. I can actually probably come up with the size of the paper that would, I could do that right now and measure it. Another thing that might help with that as well is taking a piece of washi tape. Do I have... What you can actually do for the top here is take a piece of washi tape and rub it along the back of this. So you're gonna take your washi tape. At the back end where it connects here, you're gonna set the washi tape in there. This will be an easy way to do it. As close to the edge as you can make it. And you're gonna go the whole way up. Once your washi tape is at the top, you're just gonna rip it. So press down against and rip it. And this will be the size of one end of your I'm actually just going to measure this and post the measurements. It'll make life easier. This is if you want the insert in the top to be a scrapbook paper. You can also do it with washi tape. You can, if you have glitter, sorry parents, you can put some glue on the top and just put some glitter on the top. You can also just do trial and error and mess around until you have the perfect length of the scrapbook paper. I am going to put the measurements of the perfect size. I can. I will find my measuring tape and I will email a measurement of the size of paper that you need to insert into the top. I'll send out an email with that. Once you have that piece of paper in, you're just going to put a little bit of glue on the front of it, and you're just going to insert and roll it. And this is where it gets tricky because your glue can attach onto things. It might actually be helpful to fold it ahead of time. Okay. Once you have it folded nicely in there, this also can be done with trial and error like I just did. And you're just going to put a little bit of glue on there so it attaches nicely, and then it'll close up there. This is also something that you could, you know, do the washi tape on the front, and I will show you guys how to do the washi tape for this. So let's say I'll do some blue washi tape. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to, oops, put a dot of glue where I want the washi tape to start. Attach the washi tape to it. And then every couple of inches, let the tape go. And then every couple of inches, just put another dot of washi tape. And keep on going. Like I said, you want this to be something that holds nicely, especially if it's getting bounced around in a purse or a bag or a suitcase. And you want this to hold. You don't want your washi tape falling off after one use. Okay. You want to keep on covering it. Each layer, you just want to make sure again you're using a decent amount of glue. I'm just going to go with a whole line of it. Okay. And just press down. Make sure it's holding nicely. And just put glue every couple inches. I would say, like, if you're doing the front, I would say 1, 2, at least 3 drops of glue on each edge to hold it nicely. Okay, so that's it. That is how you make the upcycled gum case for small objects. So again, this fits really nice, smaller objects, especially if you're traveling. So if you have medicine, if you have bobby pins, if you have hair ties, if you have bobby pins, safety pins, anything that you wouldn't want to get lost at the bottom. This also might hold some, you actually might be able to fit a bar of soap in there, a small bar of soap. Cough drops. If you have makeup, it might fit a couple things in makeup, like a small items. There's so many things that can go in here. It's perfect for any of that stuff. I'm going to use it for buttons because I just have buttons scattered all over this desk right now for all of the projects that we do together. They're here for me to grab, but I'm going to put all my buttons in here to use that as well. Tomorrow, we are going to be in need of, we're doing the bottle cap flowers. I had to think about it for a second. So we're going to do the bottle cap flowers. So you need 7 bottle caps for each flower that you're going to make. So if you are making 1 flower, you're just going to need 1 barbecue skewer that came with the box, as well as 7 bottle caps. If you're making 2 flowers, you're going to need 14 bottle caps and 2 skewers. So you will need the skewers from the box. You'll need your acrylic paint and your paintbrushes. You will need your hot glue and bottle cap, skewer, acrylic paint, paintbrush, hot glue. That's it. That's what you'll need. So have all of those things ready for tomorrow. We'll be back same time, same place at 4 o'clock tomorrow, and we will be making some garden decor bottle cap flowers, all right? If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I can help troubleshoot with any activities. I will send out the official measurements of the top piece of this, so look out for that in your email. And as always, please send me the pictures of the things that you guys have been making. I love getting pictures. Feel free to text them if your parent or guardian has my cell phone number. If not, please feel free to send them to rusticraftsandcalligraphy@gmail.com. And I will look forward to seeing all of your projects that you guys are making. All right, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.